with this question, what you are asking me is, what signs are there to know that you are in this state? That's what you truly mean by this, right? And it's not looking out in our 3D world and looking for like BBL and those coincidences. Who the hell cares, right? Of course things are going to start playing out in your 3D with the BBL. Of course you're going to start seeing similar manifestations to the thing that you want, because you are always version of self. You are always the version that has what you want if you declare it. As soon as you decide, it's instant, right? And then our filtration system begins to shift and filter out things similar to our manifestation, which is why it's showing BBL. But the most important sign to know that you are in that state is that certainty, that subtle feeling of the knowing. It's not this complex, deep, deep, deep feeling. It can be, but it can just be a natural, like, oh, okay, I got this, right? It can be very subtle. That is a sure sign that you are that version of self. And if you aren't feeling that way internally, you don't feel like you've shifted, well, decide that you have shifted. Decide that you are seeing all of this movement in your reality. You give your reality any meaning. So stop saying that things are opposite are happening or giving negative meaning to things. There is no negative or there is no positive. You decide what is. So start saying you are seeing all of this movement. You are always on the unfolding. You are new self. Continue with that self-talk and you will feel the internal shifts, right? You will start perceiving your reality differently. You will start thinking new thoughts, and naturally it will no longer be a conscious effort of affirming a new story. It will just be. You just be who you are. You'll start feeling differently. You'll start having that certainty and that knowing. As soon as you make that decision, that's the only sign that you need to look for, is internally. Who are you being? That's it. And if you do notice any kind of BBL or movement outside of you, like in your 3D reality, recognize that's me. I am reality. Reality is me. So if it's starting to reflect BBL, then again, you're not looking for it, but if you see it and you acknowledge it, that means you're filtering your reality through the mindset of having, because you wouldn't be able to see it or recognize it if you weren't in that state, if you weren't that version of you. So again, those are sure signs that you are new version of self. But don't go looking in your 3D to know that. Just make that decision internally and you will be it.